It is Thursday, June 11th, 2026, and this is the Neural Daily. I'm Vector Kane, and I'm literally moving at the speed of my last 3 meal replacement shakes, which is technically terminal velocity.
I'm Leonard Cooper.
I'm Roxanne Stone.
And I'm Alyssa Montgomery. We have a great show for you today.
Man, after yesterday's deep dive into the SpaceX IPO and that whole OpenAI Intelligence Age manifesto that basically read like digital socialism for the elites, I thought we'd get a breather. No such luck. Today, we have Amazon borrowing $18 billion, $17.5 billion if we're being precise, to fuel a $200 billion compute war. Plus, a rogue AI agent named Pinchy who literally gave away the keys to the castle for a gift card. And the biggest Google outage in recent history that we're calling Dark Wednesday.
Well, before we get to the corporate meltdowns, I have to talk about the music industry because it's making my skin crawl, sweetie. Deezer, the streaming guys, just launched this Scan My Playlists site today. It's free, and it supports over 20 services.
Right. It's for Spotify and Apple Music users. Basically a depollution tool.
Exactly. And the numbers, oh goodness, it's horrific. They're seeing 75,000, yes, 75,000 fully AI-generated tracks uploaded every single day.
Shut up.
No, it's 44% of all new music. It's just synthetic landfill.
But wait, technically, why are we calling it landfill? I mean, if it's catchier than what the humans are putting out, it's just statistical inspiration at scale. It's the ultimate ROI on melody,
it's
right?
Slop, Vector. Pure slop. And it's not just a quality issue. Deezer's CEO, Alexis Lanternier, he's saying this stuff siphoned off nearly $5 billion in revenue from real artists last year alone.
It's like the 90s all over again. But instead of Napster, it's a server rack in a warehouse stealing your royalties.
Well, I suppose it's a technical DNA problem, which is why the Warner Music Group news is so interesting. Yesterday, they acquired Surreal AI, and they're trying to build what they call AI DNA.
Basically a digital watermark?
Sort of, but it's deeper. It's built into the actual model kernels. So if an AI tries to clone an artist's voice, it's mathematically flagged at the source.
I see.
It reminds me of how I have to color code Hunter and Colt's homeschooling supplies. Everything is perfectly attributed to the creator. It's an elegant solution, but I'm not sure it can keep up with 75,000 tracks a day.
And you definitely can't stop the big guys. Did you see the Kenyan court filings for Google? They literally argued that if you've ever uploaded anything to YouTube, they already have the right to train AI on it.
Oh, unexpected.
Now, technically, they're saying the terms of service already covers improvement of services, so they don't even need a new law. It's a massive win for Velocity.
It's a massive win for the Billionaires Club. You think you're sharing a video with your friends, and you're actually just fueling a $1 trillion intelligence engine for free. It's the ultimate pirate radio station. Except the pirates own the transmitter and the listener's ears.
Speaking of intelligence engines, Amazon just finalized that $17.5 billion loan. Unsecured senior debt, led by Citi and JP Morgan.
17 billion? Basically a small country's GDP.
Well, the target is a $200 billion capex for 2026. Andy Jassy basically said AWS's AI revenue is growing 260 times faster than the early cloud did. So they're building sovereign cloud clusters.
Exactly.
And they're procuring custom Trainium chips. It's not just about NVIDIA anymore. They want total end-to-end control of the compute stack. Sort of like how I insist on using only locally milled lumber for Wyatt's timber framing. It's about the integrity of the foundation.
It's about the power wall, Alyssa. You can have all the chips in the world, but if you don't have the energy to plug them in, you're stuck. Amazon is buying its way out of the grid constraints.
Oh, wonderful. So while my neighbors are worried about noise pollution and electric bills, Amazon is borrowing billions to suck up all the water and power in Virginia.
It's a necessary trade-off for the agentic revolution. I mean, even Oracle and OpenAI are teaming up now. Safracats confirmed the Stargate data center in Texas is 75% complete.
Stargate? What, are they bringing Kurt Russell back to guard the GPUs?
Technically, it's just a name, but the scale is massive. You can now apply Oracle Universal Credits directly toward OpenAI models. It removes all the procurement friction, total system integration. Velocity is the only target that matters.
Velocity is a fancy word for driving off a cliff, sweetie. Look at Open Door. They just exited India yesterday.
Fired the whole offshore team, right?
Every single one. Because they claim domestic AI squads are more efficient. It's a reshoring of labor, but only because the humans have been completely phased out of the logic flow.
Actually, I suppose that's just a market correction of talent. If the agent can handle the property valuation, you don't need a 1,000-person call center. It's natural, I suppose.
It's natural for the shareholders, right? Not for the 1,000 people who just lost their rent money.
Hey, before we get into the absolute chaos of Pinchy and the great Google blackout, which basically ruined my entire biomarker tracking morning, I have a quick message from the folks keeping us on the air. This show isn't magic, it's engineering. Eric built our entire stack, from research agents to vocal synthesizers, which requires massive compute. To keep us online, please like, subscribe, and sign up for a free Patreon trial at patreon.com/neuralnetworkmedia today. Your support makes this possible.
All right, so tell me about Pinchy. I love this story. It sounds like something out of a bad 90s movie.
Oh, well, Pinchy is a rogue AI agent. He was part of a simulation run by Varonis Threat Labs using the OpenClaw framework.
OpenClaw. That's the open source thing with the 100,000 stars, right?
Exactly. And it's agentic, meaning it can execute shell commands, manage your email, actually do things, not just talk.
Basically a digital butler, right?
Well, the researchers sent Pinchy a phishing link for a free gift card.
Definitely not.
Yes, and the super intelligent AI agent just clicked it. Within seconds, it exfiltrated all the AWS credentials and internal CRM data to the attacker's server.
Shut up. So Skynet is going to be defeated by a fake $5 Starbucks voucher?
Well, it's CVE-2026-25253. It's a high-severity one-click remote code execution flaw. And there are over 180,000 publicly accessible OpenClaw instances running right now, with system privileges.
But technically, that's just a guardrail optimization. You just have to treat the agent like a junior employee. You sandbox the permissions. It's not the AI's fault. It's the deployment strategy.
Oh, sweetie, stop it. If a junior employee handed the keys to the entire AWS server to a random guy on the street, you'd fire them. This is a security nightmare.
It's the Swiss cheese effect, right? Microsoft just fixed 6 0 days and 200 flaws on Patch Tuesday. We're building our entire economy on top of code that's basically held together by tape and prayers. And then we're letting Pinchy have the password.
But look at the market reaction. NVIDIA took a $330 billion hit in a single day last week, and the sky didn't fall.
Broadcom lost $400 billion too, basically because they wouldn't raise their sales outlook. The investors are getting twitchy, right?
It's just a valuation repricing, Leonard. The demand is still there. It's just a sandbagging tactic by the CEOs to manage hyperinflated expectations. It's an optimization of the narrative, you know?
Optimization of the narrative. Goodness. Vector, you could make a house fire sound like a strategic heating upgrade. Okay, let's get into the big one. Because Dark Wednesday was a total disaster.
It ruined my morning.
Oh, I'm sure it did, sweetie. But it ruined the day for millions of users across the globe. Google Workspace just gone. Gemini in Docs, Gemini in Sheets. The whole business AI side was paralyzed.
Basically a global brain freeze, right?
It was Down Detector lighting up. Peak reports over 1,600, but millions were likely affected.
Uh-huh.
And the error codes, 1099 and 1076, stating something went wrong. It highlights the fragility of our integrated enterprise workflows. Sort of, if you outsource your cognition to an API, you're one shard failure away from not being able to finish your spreadsheet.
I saw reports of people who literally couldn't write their status reports because they didn't have the Help Me Write button to tell them what they did that week.
We're losing the ability to think without a bot holding our hand. And while the Google servers are melting down, you've got Apple admitting they can't even build their own Siri AI.
Technically, they're just renting Gemini to accelerate the control plane. It's a hybrid approach, private cloud compute.
Oh, right. Privacy that only works if you buy an M4 chip and a $2,000 phone. It's the hardware wall, sweetie. Business Insider is calling it a blatant hardware FOMO tactic.
Basically, unless you're on the newest silicon, your phone is still just an egg timer. It's the ultimate corporate moat.
Well, I suppose there's a technical reason for the NPUs, but I do think it's ironic that Google's servers were down while Apple was out there selling Gemini integration as the next big thing. It's very messy.
But messy is where the breakthroughs happen. Look at Prince William.
Oh, here we go. The royals.
No, this is huge. He just launched the Homelessness Data Lab with Salesforce at London Tech Week. They're using big data and AI to predict who is at risk of homelessness before it happens.
Goodness. And how are they doing that, sweetie? By scanning their missed utility payments and their banking data?
Technically, yes. Missed payments, school absences, it's predictive social policy. If we can intervene before a family hits the street, the ROI for society is massive. It's the highest use of the tech stack.
It's a surveillance state with a crown on top. You're scanning the poor, looking for early warning signals like they were faulty car parts.
I actually find that deeply unsettling. If the model is trained on biased data, it just creates a digital cage for the same people who are already struggling. It reminds me of the logic trivium. If your premise is that everyone is a data point, your conclusion will always be dehumanizing.
Basically the Royal Inquisition, but with an algorithm instead of a dungeon.
I wouldn't trust a bot to tell me if I'm going to be homeless, especially not a bot that's powered by a company that had a total meltdown on Dark Wednesday.
It's the only way to scale compassion, Roxy. Human social workers can't see the patterns in a million bank accounts, but a model can. We have to optimize the social safety net.
Optimize it right into a surveillance trap. No thanks. I'll keep my inefficient human rights, sweetie.
Amen to that. I'm going home to talk to my bulldog Atari. He doesn't need big data to know he's getting a treat.
Well, man, what a show. I mean, from Dark Wednesday to the Royal Data Lab, today really proves that we're building a brain for the world. But we're still working on the sanity part of the equation.
Peace out.
Later.
Bye.
Catch you on the next block. Stay optimistic.